Here we go.
Fire it all. Stand back. Hey, VW lifers.
How's it going? Today we're going to work on a couple of VW motors.
No way. We're working on VW motors?
Can you believe it?
Well, it's not really daylight. It's nighttime, Matt Jackson.
Yes, nighttime. We got a couple of mystery motors.
We do. We have, well, one came out of Gilbert, the 71 Westie that we're going to be working on. You'll start seeing more and more on that.
Another one I bought on Craigslist. It's kind of a mystery. It's been sitting 9 years and everything. So.
Yeah, didn't it have something living down in it or something?
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Hey, and speaking of later, if you stick around to the end, we're going to give away some goodies.
Ooh, free stuff.
Yes, so welcome to VW Life.
Yes, welcome to VW Life.
It's a surprise. What's the surprise? You'll have to wait and see.
I want to see. Stay with us. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, so this one I got from Craigslist. When I got it, it didn't have a distributor on there. And
Ooh, that's a fancy distributor. Where'd you get something that fancy?
I got that from Gary.
All right, you guys need a hand?
I think we got it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Up, up, up. Perfect.
All right.
Good job, boys.
Closing shop.
Closing down the shop, boss. Oh, it's a doghouse.
Oh, look at this. Both of them.
1600s. AH case. Like a 72, 73, I think. This is like a no-name case.
Where did you get yours from?
So, Matt Jackson, this motor came out of Gilbert, the 71 bus that we picked up last spring, I think. Yes, you see it in the background. It has become a billboard, I would say a rolling billboard, but it's not rolling. It's got all our list of stuff to do on it.
It makes a great...
It makes it good, great. Yeah, it's a metal backboard. So you can see there's Gilbert's punch list there. So it's got quite a few things on it. This motor came out of that. And so we pulled this motor because actually it's a universal case. So on bay windows 68 to 71s, you need a universal case so you can put this mustache bar on. Okay, so that's important for your 71 buses. So universal cases have the bolt holes where these actually bolt on, and then you can put the mustache bar in. So they're kind of got a plan on this. Is a buddy of ours, El Breto. He Puddin. He has a really nice 70, I think, 70 bay bus. Puddin's down right now, and it's going to be a long time until Gilbert runs. So I want to get this motor running, and we can just stab this in Puddin, and that way Puddin can get on down the road, break and drive his bus, because he's got some, he's chasing some motor things, and I know how it goes when you're chasing motor things. So it looks like we got a couple of dual ports, which always good times. And Matt Jackson's is truly it's about as barn fine as it came, right?
It was in a shed, and he said he had it in that shed for 9 years with a tarp over it, and before that, it came out of a bus, but he had never seen it run. So in order to run these on the bench, we need a start stand, right?
Yeah, so we build these little starter stands. We get old transmissions that are just basically, their cores are not any good anymore, and you cut them off, and then you just put a Volkswagen starter on there, rig up your ground cable, and then you just hook this up to your battery, and you're good to go. Nothing too fancy. You always got to be careful with Volkswagens to just watch your bushings, your starter bushings, because they're 12 volt to 6 volt, 6 volt to 12 volt, everything like that depends on what you're dealing with from that standpoint. So. Dog! That's what tigers in here. Whoa. Oh, I don't have any prime with any kind of fuel in there. Let's just see if it turns over real quick.
Okay. Turns over.
Okay. That's good. Wow! Did you see that? What?
You just squirted all over the place.
Did you see that?
Hey.
Hey, it's a family show, Matt Jackson.
All right, so assuming this thing runs, you're not gonna use it this way. We're just checking to see if it's.
Oh, we're gonna use it this way. No, don't, Matt Jackson. Here's the thing: this motor's been sitting. I have no idea how long, and it's pretty gungy. So my guess is, just from the gunge, and I did a little cleanup on it just so I could just at least see what's going on. But I imagine the oil cooler seals are probably hard as a rock. So, but before I went through all that, just want to see if make sure it's run, doesn't have a bad knock or something like that. We can deal with a little oil leak right now, and as long as it doesn't have a bad knock or something like that, then what we'll do is take it down, put new push-rod tube seals in it, reseal it basically, and oil cooler seals, and then it'll be good to go. So I mean, you still got to take everything off, you know, heads and everything like that. But right now we're just doing a test run. So, all right, AJ, fire in a hole. Clear. Well, that sounds like it ran or started. Okay, go ahead. Try. We're hot now. Fire. Fuel pump works. Filled up the bowl right here. So that's a good sign. All right, go ahead. Timing's off. Okay, go ahead. So we got it going. The dwell's at 60. We want to be between 48 and 52. So remember this: the wider the gap, the lower the dwell. So we need to widen the gap.
A little smoky.
A little smoky in here, boss.
All right, so we're going to widen the points.
There's the phenolic piece on the points right there. So we're getting it, bumping it to where it's on the top edge here of the on the shaft of the distributor. Keep coming, AJ. That's good. So that's, you want to see that. If you can see that little, we're not with the screwdriver, that's that little phenolic piece that rubs against the distributor shaft, and that's what opens the points. And right now our points aren't opening enough, so we're going to open them up a little bit. One of the things, if you're driving along, you're still running points. I like to run points. It's just something I do. But a lot of times you're driving down the road and things you just won't die. Come in here and look, and that phenolic piece might have broke off. That's happened to me a couple times actually, and it just closes your points off completely, and it's like, God, what's going on? So always, that's one of the first things I look at. And there's like a little notch, okay? And then a notch, and you can just kind of twist and open. It'll help spread open the points a little bit, okay? So you can see how it's opening and closing the points right there, okay?
Bus guru. So assuming we get the points set correctly, we're going to go into timing,
Yeah,
right?
then we'll set the timing on it, and then we'll let it run. But we're not going to let it run with the shop closed right now, because then we'll all wake up dead in the morning.
How do you wake up dead?
Yeah, exactly. So last behind, you'll get the worst danged headache ever. Okay, AJ, fire in a hole.
Dead where we want to be, 50. So we want to be between 48 and 52. We're right at 50. So dwell set. So we're going to run a timing on this. All right, going hot. You're on. Yeah, I need a 10 millimeter. All right, so they'll run a 009. So you time a 009 at about 3,000 RPMs, and it needs to be at 31, not at idle. So this thing's way advanced. It would have some serious issues. Oh, sorry, Luke.
Didn't like that. Thanks. Let's pull that off. Let's see. So, well, got a little oil. So obviously, look at this thing. The heat exchanger is just greased up. So it had a massive oil leak somewhere in here at one point. And you can see that the heat exchanger's just puking up smoke now because it's getting hot in there. It's just been soaked with oil for years. I mean, look down there. Look at that shot. Look how oily it is in there. So that's just,
Even in the fan, it's just caked with gunk in there.
Yeah.
Oil and...
yeah, it's pretty gross. It just needs to be cleaned. But the news of the day is it runs.
The fan shroud is
Yeah,
separated.
it's not even. This is the way this thing was. It didn't have a carb on it. I put a cap. I knew to put a cap. I changed the plugs, put wires on it, and that carburetor, and that's it. Crazy, man.
So it runs. We did it.
It's one. That's one down, baby. Yeah, it runs.
That was really easy.
Well, I mean, you see this all the time. These motors that just sit. I mean, that, you know.
Ran when parked.
Yeah. So we'll have to clean it, take it down, and clean it all up now. But at least we know it runs.
It made me laugh. So Matt Jackson, earlier. Sit that there.
Don't ground that.
Dang, Jake.
God damn it! You filming that? Jesus, my dumbassness.
Where do you find this Yahoo?
Yeah. How'd you get in here?
I don't know. How'd you get here?
All right. Round 2, boys. Yeah, I guess you could have just drove that right in here, right? Didn't have to move anything. Oh, look at that fancy exhaust.
So we're gonna hook up the start stand and we're gonna put fuel to it.
Okay.
It's all right.
No, that's fine.
Just roll 2 of them.
You can try. So, Matt Jackson, this is the good way of doing this. Just fill the bowl on this 34 pick. And it's good Solex. So you do this just...
Quicker than going in that little
yeah, it's a lot more efficient. You're going to run a lot longer. You see if the fuel pump works. So we'll just...
I think there's a lot more unknowns with this one since the plug wires haven't been replaced.
Yeah,
the fuel pump.
Did you pull the
I did not.
the plugs on this or anything?
No.
Matt Jackson, are you nervous?
I got nothing.
I am
on
really
here.
nervous. What should you be seeing? Sparks?
Let's just see sparks.
This is your baby, Matt Jackson.
I know. I'm ready for it to be born. All right, so we're about to start it. Hey, and if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button.
And comment and subscribe, because odds are Matt Jackson will reply to your comment because he's the most dedicated YouTuber.
That was just hanging in there. Barrel nut. Those are good. It was just... It was... Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Fire in the hole. Stand back.
Oh my gosh, look at all that smoke.
Dude, did you see that black?
That was like all the rats come out of there. Go ahead.
Ready?
Yep. Go ahead. I don't think we're getting any fuel.
Yeah, that pump's probably bad.
Ooh. Yeah, it's acting like it. Let me see. Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Oh,
That ain't the problem.
yep. So we got a bad pump.
Yep. Certainly looks that way. I don't feel anything.
And that is why they call him the bus guru. Matt Jackson, these fuel pumps look a little different.
Yeah, they're not going to fit. Unfortunately, these are made to work with a generator,
You know,
and I bought 2 of these.
let's show everybody the bottom. I mean, you can obviously, but so This is why alternators use a shorter fuel pump rod. See this compared to that. So that whatever the difference is, I don't know the millimeters, but this is when you there's two different fuel pump rods, okay, and the alternators, okay. So the alternator one's a little shorter because it pokes out right there.
So basically, they sell two kinds of pumps, and in this case, I ordered two of the wrong pumps.
Live and learn, right, Matt Jackson?
That's the VW Life. All right, we got the new fuel pump on there. We're gonna fill the bowl and
we're gonna go
start her up again.
Back the other way.
Hey, Pops, why did you have an alternator fuel pump?
Just in stock, dude.
Bus Guru,
You know how it goes.
the old man. He goes by many names. Follow him on Instagram at Captain Texan.
Captain Texan.
CAPN.
I was thinking about
Texan.
I was thinking about changing my name.
I think you should go Bus Guru.
If it's available, you think I should do it? Negative up.
Negative going on, boss. Negative on.
All right. Let's see if we can get this thing to go.
Fire and hole?
Yep, fire and hole.
Clear. So earlier in the episode, the old man comes up to me and goes, "Can you grab a timing light?" He doesn't have OCD. Just redundancy.
Hey, what are you doing?
Dude, Matt Jackson, I was looking at fan mail that we got. Our buddy Julius sent over a picture of his Beetle Lucy, showed us all the work he's done to it, all the progress. Man, Julius, we really appreciate you doing that, man. It's so cool. We love when, VW Lifers share the VW Life with us. That's what makes this whole community thing happen. Matt Jackson, did you know that people can email us at vwlifevw@gmail.com? You can email us, and guess what? Matt Jackson's gonna reply to you, because Matt Jackson is great about that kind of stuff. He'll reply to your comments, your likes, and when you subscribe, he sees it. It's like Santa Claus. He sees when you subscribe.
Like Santa.
He's the Matt Jackson.
Matt Jackson, we're going to have a little giveaway, huh?
That's right. All they have to do is type VW Life in the comments, and we're gonna send someone a copy of Volts America magazine.
Should be like hashtag VW Life or something like that, or just VW Life?
Let's just do VW Life.
VW Life. VWLIFE.
Yes, sir.
And then how are they going to win?
All they have to do is put that in the comments, and we'll pick a random one to send them a copy of Volts America magazine.
Yay! And some TJK and Longboard Love and VW Life stickers?
Right. You can
For
get-
free?
For free.
What a deal at half the price.
That's right. And if you don't win, you can get your own VW Life stickers in the link below, as well as shirts and other merch.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you look in our merch department.
Merch.
Is it merch?
Yes.
Did I say it right?
You said it right this time.
Okay, good. Okay. So, hey, thanks for joining us. We got 2 motors to run today.
That's right. I think I'm gonna pull mine apart and repaint it and make it look real nice. What are you gonna do with yours?
It's going in pudding hopefully here in the next day or so.
You're gonna run it as is.
As is, baby. That's it. It's as is. We just got to get pudding down here and get El Bretto over here, throw it in there, and at least it's driving. So, but we'll see. That's the plan.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you guys watching as always.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Make sure you tell all your friends and your aunts and your uncles, everybody about VW Life. We're here for you, the VW community. That's what we do. Here we are on whatever night this is. I don't know. It's a
Thursday.
A Thursday night, a school night, work night, but we're just messing around, having some easy peasy fun this weekend. So big things are coming up. So make sure you stay tuned to VW Life.